Why hello everyone and welcome. Even though we live in a digital age, I still have clients for weddings, sweet 16s, live performances that still require DVDs. And even though there are many other ways to deliver content besides DVDs, if you are asked to do a DVD, you do it. But that's getting harder and harder to do. So today I'm going to take you on the journey of how I do my DVDs, and hopefully that'll help you. So obviously when creating DVDs, you need to first edit the video. But once that's the case, you want to look at your video editing software. Mine is Final Cut Pro X. I don't know what yours is, but it may or may not have the ability to burn DVDs from the actual software. Luckily, Final Cut Pro does, but I find that there's not enough customizable features and options to create DVD menus and all that stuff. So I really don't use Final Cut Pro to edit or to burn my DVDs. I will edit my videos and then I'll export it as a standard MOV, MP4, whatever. Because I don't like the DVD burner built into Final Cut Pro X, I found a different piece of software, and that is the iSkySoft iMedia Converter Deluxe. This is an awesome piece of software that allows you to convert video files to audio files, or change the audio or video files format, or even burn DVDs. Regardless, if you're using the iSoft Media Converter, all you have to do is open up the program, click on the Burn tab, and then drag your video files that you want to burn. From there, you're able to customize your menus, change titles, name the DVD, so on and so forth. What's also nice about this piece of software is you're able to customize the quality of the video to fit onto the DVD. I had a theater performance that I filmed the other day, and it was a little over 2 hours long, which standardly wouldn't fit onto a DVD, but I was able to drop the quality a little bit and burn it to a DVD successfully. Anyway, I want to step away from this piece of software because there are obviously other options, other software options that you can use. But once you have the software configured, instead of burning it directly to a DVD, make the software create a .iso file. Once this .iso file is created, whether you're on Mac or Windows, you should be able to right-click on the file, on the .iso file, and click a button that should say burn, and this will burn the video file to your DVD. And I recommend this route because if you have a lot of DVDs you have to make, you'll know that you always are getting the same quality, the same format, because you're burning the same .iso file to every single disc. So now that we got the digital assets of the DVD creation process completed, we have to look at the physical application. So what DVDs do you buy? How do you send them to clients? So on and so forth. So what I recommend you do is, first off, buy DVDs that are clear white, that are able to be printed on. I have a printer that I can custom make graphics and print them right onto the DVD. So obviously you might need to buy a printer that does that, but it is a very well worth and professional looking option when you're making a lot of DVDs. Now in terms of making the graphics, I tend to just take a screenshot or a photo, I'll throw it into Photoshop, and I'll just use a square template. I'll then get a circle mask, and I will have a pretty high feathering of like 80, I think, and I'll make a circle, I'll copy that, and I'll save that as one image. I'll save it as a PNG, so it has a transparent background. I'll then make a couple other photo files that just have text in them. So I might have like the name of the show I just filmed, or the name of a couple for a wedding. And I'll take all these photos and I'll put them on my PC, which I use a program called SureThing CD Labeler Deluxe 5. It's just a simple DVD label creator. I'll throw in the background, which I already masked out in Photoshop, and then I'll just throw on the text and I'll arrange them to how I want. And then I have the PC directly connected to my printer, so I can just plop in a DVD. It takes like 5 minutes, if even, prints out the DVD, on to the next one, so I can just quickly make a ton of DVDs. So at this point, we are almost ready to ship out the DVDs. We have burned the digital files to the DVD, and of course we've tested them on several DVD players. We have made the graphics of each DVD, but what do you actually put the DVDs in? I used to buy black cases, which then meant I had to create a cover that went into the black cases so it looked nice, and it was just a complete headache. So I actually found these clear CD cases. They're just circular, and you just put the DVD in, and because they're clear and because we printed out a graphic onto the DVD itself, it looks relatively professional. You don't have to print out anything else because you're using the graphic that's already on the DVD. So that is how I make my DVDs, and one thing I will mention is when I make DVDs, I make batches of them. So my last client needed like 36 DVDs, and to make 36 DVDs takes a lot of time, which is why I made my DVD software create a .iso file. I then moved that .iso file to multiple computers, so I had multiple computers at one time burning to different DVDs. Just a helpful tip there. Anyway guys, any questions, comments, whatever, leave that in the comment section below. Anyway, my name's Eric, and I'll catch you in the next video.